Okay. Okie dokie. Hello, people. It's that time. It's that time again. Okay, so we're just about up and running. There we go. So, it is that time. It's that time again. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon. Good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to the channel. My name's Danny C. Let's get down to business, shall we? I hope everyone's doing good on the Friday evening. Happy Friday, everyone. So, let's get straight to it then. So for tonight's menu, I'm going to be throwing down a GR4 lobby in a couple of moments. So first things first, what's going to happen is we're going to have a bit of practice, bit of qualifying, and we crack on with some sprint racing action. So I hope everyone's doing good on a Friday evening, or whichever part of the world you're from is having a good one. So let's get straight to it then. So I'm just about to open a lobby, running through a couple of things, and we're going to start off racing at Brands Hatch GP. So obviously 5-lap sprint, obviously, track rotation as well. Grid start with 4-star check is on. You could change the brake balance to how you like it. BOP's on, turn that down to 100 seconds. Qualifying for as little as 5 minutes, and then rest of it, shortcut penalty set to weak, ghosted set to weak as well. So let's get straight to it then. And as soon as I open the lobby, which I have just done, I'm going to put in the room ID for anybody who wishes to join in that method. There we go, that should be it. So we've got somebody who's joining in as well, whoever that might be. So whilst we get a few people on board, we've got Vital Latis. Hola to you. Pleasure to meet you. So Eddie Stiger, who came along to say hello while he's on the go. Obviously, he's live right now for those who like to go and check out his content, as he does open lobbies, league racing adventures, and yep. So we've got a couple of people to say hello. Nice to meet you too. So whilst we get a couple of people on board, then therefore we'll crack on with some racing. So I spared a moment to say hi to Stig while he's live and left a like. So go and check out Indian Stig on YouTube for those who like to go and see what Indian Stig's about. So we'll have a go in the alpha, shall we? So a couple of more people, and then I'll announce the countdown to qualifying. So got the lobby up for 2 minutes so far. So we'll just head out to the track and get the feel of the track of the car. Simon's in. Welcome along, Simon. So we'll get another person or two in the lobby, and then I'll announce the countdown to qualifying. So anybody welcome, if they're free. So I'll just park up at this runoff area for a moment. Obviously, this is well the upcoming British Touring Car Championship round, as the second round is taking place at Brands Hatch in the Indy layout. For later on this season, they're going to be doing the Grand Prix layout as well. So obviously, Brands Hatch is not the only place to have two race meetings, obviously, and then you also have Donington Park, where they do the national layout for the season opener, and then later on this season they're also going to be doing the Grand Prix layout later on this season as well. Welcome along, cell phone dudes. Thank you very much for tuning in. Happy Friday. Hope you're well. So I'll just put the message and say that one more person or two, then announcing quali countdown. So that's if it's okay with everyone. Just to get a few more people on board, and then we'll just go from there. Other than that, I'll be looking to stick around for a couple hours at least, running up till 9 o'clock. Obviously, got some things to sort out and so on. Well, he's cool with that, so it's all good. Captain Deadpool is fine with that. So got Lewis in there as well. Welcome along, Lewis. Big K is in. Welcome along, Big K. Good to see you. Alright, so that didn't take long to get two people after I just said it. So, quali starting in... I'll just give it 4 minutes. We'll just give it 4 minutes. Just like how you change up a gear and change down a gear in any car. Hey up. Habit. And there's Fred. Has to be done. Obviously, Has is in a form. Well, very much obviously a Formula 1 team, so pleasure to meet you, Fred. And Jeeper, welcome along. Scenic Slaw. So we've got Latitsin Just revving the car up as you do. Or like having a meetup or something. You can join me if you want. It's up to you. I'm easy, so just to save myself to try and hook up some quali laps, having done numerous amount of laps around the GP circuit at Brands. So there's 8 of us in. Jeepers left. Sorry if I missed you out. Obviously there's 8 of us now. So see how we go. Unless we got another person or two joining in also. We've got Simon in the Audi. We've got Latiz in the Porsche. We've got Cab Dead Cool in the Corvette. And there's Ronaldo who's just joined in. Good to see you, Ronaldo. And there's Lewis in the Megane. Oh, Civic short, slow at a moment there. In the Jaguar. And there's Fred in the Nismo. And there's myself, Ronaldo, in the pits chilling. So first things first, hello people, please be civil and respectful to other racers and have fun. So quali starting soon, good luck, and please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So if there's anybody that's joining in the middle of the qualifying session, I don't mind giving up my qualifying, and which will give me the chance to go and ask those who are just joined the question if they want to race. Then it's entirely up to them. So let's get qualifying underway. Good luck, everyone. Bit of lawn mowing, of course. Get the tyres and brakes warmed up. Oh, overcooked it. Get that out of the barrier. Just need to get some rubbish off my tyres. Not what I want to be doing in the qualifier session, but not to worry. So it's a wise thing I had to do just to be sure I'm well out of people's way. For those who are wondering why they're putting that time, there's no sandbags. Unless there have been some sandbags that fill in my car. Lattice is left. Oh, somebody's had a spinner. Unlucky. Oh, somebody's had enough. It's how we had a few people who had their own offs, including myself. But I managed to keep on the track. Just let this person by. Gotta leave it to the last second. Might not make it. No. Bad timing. Ah, well. I'll just do a last to first challenge then. But at least I've crossed the line, so then I can cut down the timer. As soon as everybody finishes their lap, then the timer just goes down to very much as little as 5 seconds or so. You mean Kimi Vellicini? If that's who you mean. Gotta say, I've raced with him once. I literally, that person is just like pure filth and disgust. Literally. Whoever's not winding him up right wants sacking. Maybe you could do with a bit of rewiring also. Literally. But just gotta be mindful, because you may come across with some that had alt accounts and so on. But yeah, it's crazy who you come across for sure. But so we've got Big K taking the pole position with Simon in second. We've got Simon in third. We've got Lewis in fourth. We've got Fred in fifth. Myself in sixth. Cap Deadpool in seventh. We've got Ronaldo, the only one to not set a time. Yeah, tell me about it. It's crazy. So have a good race, everyone. Best of luck, and let's have a clean race as well. I'm just gonna pull over to one side and let a couple of people by, and then I'll see what I can do from the back with 8 of us on. So if you accidentally hit someone and if you feel it's your fault, after making contact with someone with a punt off the track, just give the place back to the person you made contact with. Find a safe spot to do it at the first safe opportunity where possible, and take your time. Don't rush it, and don't worry about where you finish. So, without further ado, let's get this first race underway in 5, 4, 3. Probably gonna have to, if it's somebody I know, it's somebody I don't know. So let's get this first race underway, shall we? 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. We just got that first race underway, buddy. Sorry about that. Just see how many races can I get in within a couple of hours. There we go. I thought the car were rolling, but then I had handbrake on. Oops. After you, mate, after you. So let's see what I can do in an old school Alpha. The person's left. I can hear my dog kicking off. Good move. Oh. Appreciate you waiting. Felt it was minor contact, but it's all good. Appreciate you giving way. I thought for a split second that you were going to go in the inside, but then I ran wide a little bit myself. As I thought to be, you were going to just gonna go for it, but it's okay. We keep moving. Lewis has had enough. Unlucky Lewis. Unless something happened that I couldn't quite detect what was going off. Chester gears in, welcome along. Got that noted. Unless that person was in the wrong and spares a moment to apologise. Fastest lap goes to Danny C. Big KM in the lead with Simon in second. We've got Simon in third. We've got Ronaldo in fourth. Myself in fifth. Lewis in sixth. Fred in seventh. Clipped the curb a little bit, which sort of unsettled the car. But I kept that on the road. GG Big KM. Well, it's all happening at the final straight. GG everyone. Grab the replays if you want them. No problem, mate. GG to you. So, Mr. Cross is in. Welcome along. Tom Bedge. Pleasure to meet you too. So, let's have a look at the results. As we have... Why do I keep pressing that? We want that. There we go. So I've got Big KM taking the win with a fast lap. Simon in second, Ronaldo in third, myself in fourth, sorry. Why did I say third? So Simon in fifth, I've got Lewis in sixth, Fred and Cap Deadcool, the only ones to retire from this race. So let's head off to the next track, shall we? As we're off to the Chicken of Death. Yeah, that's right. The Chicken of Death. When this loads up. Will it? Won't it? There we go. Sorted. Game board Chester's in. Yep, do your best and that's all you can do, mate. That's all I have to say. It's alright, you've got 5 minutes until qualifying begins. So quali starting in 5 minutes. So GT Racer. Sure, I've raced with you before, so good to see you in here. And what should we be out in? I'm going to give the Audi a go. I've not even used the Audi in ages. Or maybe the Scirocco. We'll go with the Audi. Probably not the best at standing starts, but it certainly makes it up in the race. Hear that turbo flutter and all when you so we welcome Tony. Pleasure to meet you. The Moose has joined, welcome along. Lobby's filling up nicely now. Waiting for Moose to finish initializing. There he is. So this is what I'll be using for this race, or maybe see how I go. Not close to my everyday car, where I've got an Audi in real life. Fabio's in. Welcome along, Fabio. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Marty's in. Welcome along, Marty. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everyone, for those who just joined. Hope you're doing good, Marty. And what you call with any front-wheel drive racing car, understeer city. Like that. I ain't got any sandbags lurking, I just had an episode with the chicken. That's all. So let's have a look, as we've got Ronaldo in the Citroen. And we've got Chestigia in the Lambo. Simon in the Audi. There's Tom in the Mazda. And there's Simic in the Jaguar. Big K in the Scirocco. And there's Moose in the Viper. And there's Marty behind in the Toyota. And there's Mr. Cross in the Mazda. And there's Tony in the Hyundai. And there's GG Racer in the Scirocco. Danny C, Gimbo, Ronaldo, Fabio. So the qualifying's about to begin. So quali's starting soon. Good luck, and please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So there's 14 of us in. There is 2 slots available for those who wish to join in. If it's somebody I know of, if you wish to race, more than welcome to. Or if it's somebody I don't know, I'm not too sure. Wouldn't take it personal in that sense. So let's get qualifying underway. Good luck, everyone. So let's see what I could do in my not so everyday car. Well, this one ain't my everyday car. It's the other Audi model. So there's Marty out in the Supra. Somebody else out in the Marlboro livery Mazda. Lovely that turbo flutter. Got that one nailed. So just need to back off. Be sure I don't hold anybody else up, and let's go and get on with it. Somebody in the pits chilling. Ducky's in, welcome along. Oh, just kicking up that rear over the curbs. Just coming up to approaching Marty. Yeah, that Wall of Death episode might have cost me some time there. Nothing to do with anybody, it's just an episode I had with the chicken. Little dab on the brakes, bit more rotation on the car, let the aerodynamics do the work, and then hit the apex as you mean it. Had to lift off it a little bit to avoid hitting the wall. Marty's giving the player a hurry up, but still manages to improve. No. Maybe not. So, the top front wheel drive vehicle who qualified the highest is Fabioski, and he's in the same car. So, GG. Ronaldo, Paul, GG as well. GG everyone else. So, Ronaldo takes pole position with Mick in second. We've got Chester in third. We've got Moose in 4th, Fabius Gain in 5th, Big KM in 6th, Marty in 7th, myself in 8th. We've got Simon in 9th, we've got GG Racer in 10th, Tom in 11th, we've got Gimbo in 12th, we've got Tony in 13th, Mr. Cross, the only one to not set the time. So, have a good race, everyone. Best of luck. And let's have a clean race as well, as we're about to get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Best wishes to everyone. Grid start with 4 start checkers on 2. Slightly good getaway comparing to the 2 front wheel engine drive cars, the Scirocco and the Audi, only by meters. Somebody gone into the wall too much. Oops. Survived the wall of death there. So much momentum to go for the overtake. Marty's slow out to that corner. Let's see, he's giving way for somebody. I'm not too sure what's happening up front. Hard to tell sometimes when you're on a different part of the track. So I've not got the slip, but Tom's going for the overtake. Maybe, maybe not. I just need to go to the left. Oh. You go ahead, Marty. It looked as though the Belgian had sort of like lost it and got the move, and then a bit of a nudge there. So that's why I just wanted to give way. Oh, Marty's had an episode with the wall of death. Flaking down from second, then up to third, mid-corner. All over the back of the Mazda. Last of the brakes, Sheila. Marty's had another episode with the wall. See how much ground can I make up with 2 laps to go. With Ronaldo leading the race, Chester Gear in second, Fabio Sky in third, Big KM in fourth, Moose in fifth, myself in 6th, Tom in 7th, and Marty in 8th. Laddies is joined back in, welcome back. So just 2 attempts behind Moose's fastest lap. There's Easy the Viper, and then there's myself in the front wheel drive Audi. A good scrap going off there for P2. Maybe 3rd place at least is on the cards. I could be wrong on my prediction. So who's going to survive the final episode of The Wall of Death? Little clash with the wall. Oh, it's all happening. It's all happening at once. Come on. Power, power, power. Come on. Come on. Let's get him. Ah, close but no cigar. GG. Welcome along, Random. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well, mate. Just a little bit close and not far off the top place, the front wheel drive car who finished third. That is Big KM in the Scirocco. So, made up some places. Yes, Big KM, GG's to you. Well done, everyone else. Grab the replays if you want them. So, we have got a full lobby, of course, and Prida, welcome along. Good to see you. Hope you're well. So we've got Ronaldo taking the win with Chester in second, Big KM in third, Fabio Sky in fourth, myself in fifth, Moose in sixth, Marty in seventh. We've got Tom in eighth. We've got Mr. Cross in ninth. We've got GG Racer in 10th. We've got Tony 11th, Simon in 12th. And there's Gimbo and Simon, the only ones to retire from this race. Replay saved. So where shall we go to? We'll go to we'll go to Road Atlanta. We'll do Road Atlanta. So, quali starting in 5 minutes. So we've got a full lobby once more. I'm gonna give. Do you know what? I'm gonna give the Scirocco a go, or maybe the Mazda. What shall I be out in? I'm gonna give the Mazda a go. Might as well. Welcome along, Nando. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Happy Friday to you. Most of you guys get some practice under the board, and get some qualifying on the way. So, wow. Oh, my apologies. Yes, I do, mate. I've done some league racing. Obviously, been doing the British Touring Car Championship that's run by somebody, and that was a good experience. Obviously, got the championship wrapped up with a round to go, and delivered what was one of the best, if not the best, seasons I've had in terms of not only pushing for race wins, but to have the consistency and to finish on the podium very much at every race, bar for one. Is it were a 20 race event, and then therefore it was one of those seasons that'll live long in the memories. Not quite the 100% record of finishing on the podium every season, but I managed to do a full season finish on the podium every time once, which was a couple of years ago in the Lamborghini GT3 series back then. So as of what I've got going off as well is obviously when I get a chance, do some Manufacturers Cup races, and then also do the I've got the Porsche Cup that's taking place tomorrow. So not sure what to expect from that side. As we're off to Mount Panorama for the next one tomorrow, and then there's the GR3 Esports Endurance League that's taking place at Yas Marina as well on Sunday. So that's what I've got lined up for the rest of this week also. But other than that, that's what I'm currently doing. Obviously, as for what next, obviously, for now, I'm just going to continue to enjoy doing some open lobbies and be sure that everybody's enjoying themselves no matter what. And yeah. So how long will I had this lobby up? 3 minutes, so give it a minute while I go on for a toilet break. Be 2 secs. Unless we've got somebody joining in. Super Avenger GT. Back in 2 secs. And I'm back. So we welcome along Super Avenger. Pleasure to meet you as well. And a full lobby already. So we've got Big KM in the Hyundai. We've got Chester Gear in the Citroen. And there's the Moose in the Dodge Viper. Oh, Chester's had an adventure there. Latty's in the Porsche. Ronaldo in the Citroen, Tony in the Subaru, Tom in the Lamborghini, Super Avenger in the Genesis, Marty in the Mustang with the Monster livery. Appreciate you using the Monster livery, although it's not my livery design. So there's Danny C, Gimbo, Bullet, GG Racer, Fabio Sky. And so somebody's left her, so there is a slot for somebody who wishes to take it. Otherwise, I will get the qualifying underway. So, quali starting soon. Good luck, everyone. And please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So, let's get this qualifying session underway. Good luck, everyone. So, and as of recently, have upgraded to from what was a Logitech G923 True Force, which I had, and the Playseat Challenge rig, and upgraded to what I'm using now is a Logitech GRS50. Obviously, I had to buy the McLaren RS Formula wheel separate as an attachment, so I could attach that onto the wheel hub, and also the GT Omega Prime Elite rig, all made with aluminium frame. So I can put in the pedal. I put in the pedals as well as the rig to how I like, as the wheel to how I like it. So obviously I have put up a video on my YouTube for those who like to see my rig build that takes up to like 16 minutes or something like that. I had to fast forward to most of the parts. So we welcome along Kez. Good to see you, pal. Hope you're doing good. Happy Friday. I'm not sure if you want to race this one or not, but let me know if you want to race this one. It's entirely up to you. Yes, good evening to you. Hope you're well. Do you want to race this one, or are you spectating? It's up to you. So you want to race this one, no problem. Well, what I'll do is as soon as the qualifying's finished, after having an adventure there. Oh, you want us to carry on? Sorry, I wasn't sure like what you meant to me. If you wanted to if you wanted to play no, you want to play. Okay, my apologies. I thought for a moment that play, as in we play on, but obviously because you wanted to race this one, then yeah, that's we'll put you on the grid. Therefore, I'll have to set the grid. No problem at all. Good to hear. Good to hear. Happy Friday to you. So, but yeah, that's me YouTube video of me building a G2 Omega Prime Elite rig video is has been put from, what was it, Wednesday. So feel free to give that a watch for when you have 15-16 minutes of your time. Started off with a little introduction of on the task in hand, and then the outro. So I had this rig for feels like a good few weeks, and I'm really liking this whole setup so far. In terms of having the Zephyr RS12 bucket seat, which I'm currently using, as well as the rig where I could just do some mods to little bits. Where, for instance, I could just, for example, put a keyboard and mouse trim on the left-hand side, which I did. So I could put my controller and my headset there on there, you know, just to rest it. Makes it super convenient for sure. Let's get this flying lap underway. Close to the 25 in a front-wheel drive motor. Obviously, the Hyundai is literally out of its world, of course. So that's the qualifying done. If you could all just spare a moment to smash that like button, as we are getting closer to the 10 likes. So we're on 6 at the minute. So if you could all spare a moment for those who are watching, smash the like button. And anybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe button as well. If you want to have some open lobby racing, some league witness my league racing adventures and so on. Ronaldo in the Citroen on pole position. So there's BKM in the Hyundai in third, Fabio Sky in the Audi, a couple of positions ahead. So what I'll do is, because Kez wants to race this one, I'm going to take a photo of the grid, so then there we go. Right, so I've got the grid captured. So we end a race, so therefore what I'll do is set the grid, and then therefore Kez gets the opportunity to race. So edit event settings, practice race, grid set by host, save the settings, put a letter on. So he said, everybody, as soon as everybody's ticked in, I'll set the grid. Tick to enter, please. ASAP. Just set in the grid. What was that all about, says Super Adventure. It's to allow one person who I know so well, who's been racing in my lobbies for long enough to, who wants to race. Bullet, ready up, please. Otherwise, we'll just leave you. So I won't take it personal. So I know you got to. I know you're probably like do whatever you need to do, whether it's a toilet break or whatever. But we just need to get going. Oh, you're sitting this one out. No problem. Thank you for letting us know. Okay, so unless if somebody wants to race this one, then obviously, well, just gonna have to think outside the box, really. So, we've got Ronaldo on pole. We've got the Moose in second. We've got Big KM. Where's Big KM? In third. We've got Chester in fourth. We've got Nando in fifth. We've got Fabio Sky in sixth. We've got Bullet, who's said he was sitting this one out and spectating, which is totally understandable. And we've got Super Avenger promoted up the spots just like everybody else behind. Marty's in Marty behind Super Avenger, GG Racer, Gimbo, and sorted. Thank you for your patience and apologies for the inconvenience. We have got there in the end. No worries, Marty. No worries. Wife is coming. Okay. Let's crack on with the racing then. Have a good race everyone. Best of luck. And let's have a clean race as well. Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. Grid start with 4-star checkies on. So let's get racing and keep it clean. Be nice to one another. Give the possession back to the person you made contact with. Grid start with 4-star checkies on. Also. Oh, Chester's jumps to start. Understeer City from this thing. Jeez. Oh, shite. Sorry, Marty. What was that? What was that? Jesus Christ. You might want to give the place back, Tom. Or else. It's not fair on me, it's not fair on this person who's just been taken out, not fair on everybody else. But do the right thing, give the position back where you can, please. Or else I'll sadly have to kick you. And I won't take it personal. I wasn't really sure who was side by side with me in the in that first sector alone. Who forced me lied. So we'll just crack on. Getting closer to Tony now. Oh! Almost smashed Tony. I might not. Oh, mate. Sorry, mate. That was on me. I had to give way straight away. Oh, what a... And Marty's off. What's happened to Marty? Unless he's been involved in an incident with someone. Yeah, it looks like... that person who took out Chester is he's going to be set to be kicked, unfortunately. I'll just give way. Tony's had enough. Them two half-second penalties. Been a hectic one, this one. Yeah, so made it into the top 10 somehow after all the chaos that's been unfolding. Almost onto the grass there. We've got a big group developing, battling for what looks to be final podium position. Just trying to work out, battle for third, and then somebody has and somebody had the bloody hell! It's all kicking off. Tom's got wiped out, so that's karma for you. After taking somebody out from the first lap, and then somebody got you back, and what a hectic race that was. So one moment has led into a big consequence and needing somebody to leave the lobby. Copy. Bye, Tom. Sorry. Don't take it in a bad way. Look at yourself in the mirror instead of pointing fingers at other people to blame. Anyway, well done everyone for surviving that one. As we've had Ronaldo taking the win, with Nando in second, a Citroen 1-2. Citroen 1-2. We've got Big KM in third. We've got GG Racer in fourth. We've got Fabio Sky in fifth. We've got Gimbo in sixth. We've got Kez in seventh. Super Avenger in eighth. We've got myself in ninth. We've got Tony in 10th, sorry. We've got Tom in 11th. Latitz in 12th. Marty, Moose, just the only ones to retire from this race. No worries, Fabio Sky. Appreciate you racing with us. Hope to see you again. No problem. Thank you for racing with us, Gimbo. Thank you for racing with us as well, GT Racer. And I hope to see you again soon. So we've got somebody who's joining in. So, Hispano, welcome along. So we're off to the next one. Oh. Not going to be this one once more. We'll go the Red Bull Ring. So we'll get the NXX out. Quali starting in 5 minutes. Okay. Somebody's out in the Aston. The Politers left, no worries. Appreciate you joining, mate. 5 minutes. Well, you got 5 minutes until the qualifying starts, buddy. So, whilst I am at it, welcome along, buddy. Not sure if we met before, but it's good to have you in my lobby. Welcome along. So, to be fair, when it's times like at this time of the year, and then you have a later sunset as well, and then to have this kind of sunset in as well, it just makes it so nice, don't it? And very fitting. You know, when it gets towards the end of the day, especially when you're in the Europe, then, for example, then. Yeah, it just makes it so pleasant for sure. So Geordie's in. Good to see you, pal. Hope you're well. Right. lovely scenery at the Styrian Mountains in Austria. There's 12 of us in. So we've got the Moose in the Aston Martin. And we've got Astruca in the Hyundai. And there's Big K in the Citroen. And there's Marty in the Aston. And then we've got Geordie in the Aston. We've got Kez in the Hyundai. We've Nando in the Hyundai too. We've got Latizi in the Porsche. We've got RR82 in the Citroen. Danny C and Ronaldo in the pits. So the quali's starting soon, everyone. Good luck. Please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. Okay, so let's get qualifying underway, shall we? Good luck, everyone. Ah, Kev, sorry, and someone else who's just joined. Don't know if you two want to race this one. We've got Hispano with a track limit violation penalty, I would assume, which is how that person got a penalty. No worries, pal. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope to see you again soon. And look after yourself. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever you could be doing. Just get the car swinging along. I've got the Genesis catching up. Nando with a top time. We've got Moose in second, Marty in fourth, Jordy in fifth. Ah, the Spaniard behind has got a 1 second penalty. Unlucky, buddy. You might be able to get another lap in if you could get around the track quicker. The bomber has joined and left. Currently quickest so far. Managed to get another flying lap. Managed to get another quali lap in. Espano been impeding. Got that one noted. Probably get penalised anyway, but not to worry. We've still got pole position as it stands. So not a lot of people have managed to get a flying lap in, but there's only just Ronaldo and Astruc left to get a flying lap in, unless they're chilling in the pits. But we've got pole position. Get in there, Danny. So we've got myself taking pole position with the Moose in second, Nando in third, we've got Marty in fourth, we've got Big KM in fifth, Jordy in sixth, we've got Latitz in seventh, we've got RR82 in eighth, we've got Astruc in ninth, Hispano in 10th, Ronaldo and Kez did not set a time. Obviously, Kez left in the middle of the race, so Spidey's joined and left. So have a good race, everyone. Best of luck. Let's have a clean race as well. Let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Let's convert that pole position to win if we can. Oh, look at that! I thought I jumped the start, but I've done a Valtteri Bottas lightning start from the 2017 Austria Grand Prix. Where it was only 2/10, which is all it took to get a lightning start. So I got the Moose behind me in the Aston Martin and myself in the Honda. Pulling away from the field. So I've got myself leading the race with the Moose in second, Big KM in third, Martin fourth. I think we've got an interesting motor race on our hands with the Moose still within my slip. Two laps to go. The race is far from over. And the Moose is literally catching up by a few tenths or so. Looking to go for the overtaking opportunity, but I'm going to defend all I can. Perhaps not close enough to make a move just yet. I don't need to know the gap because I can hear the noisy V8 engine behind me. Get your popcorn out, because we've got a titanic battle on our hands. Danny C in the Honda versus the Moose in the Aston. Trying to break the toe, but he's literally glued into my slip. Getting it sideways a bit, the Moose. We're in the last lap now. And Nando seemed to be enjoying the entertainment that we're both delivering. Oh, he might have to lift off, but will he get a penalty? It'll be a shame if he does. Nope, timed that beautifully, and so not a lot of time left. Snappy Elvis here, and then Nando's been catching up pretty nicely. The amount of momentum I've got from that complexion of corners, that sequence of corners. Around the final corner, Danny C takes the win at the Red Bull Ring. Get in there, Danny. GG Moose. Oh, he got a 1 second penalty at the end. Unlucky, buddy. Nando takes the has been inherited to second after watching the entertainment that the both of us have been delivering for most of the race. So just want to spare a moment to say congratulations, well done, thanks for the race. It doesn't matter about the outcome, it's just it's been enjoyable no matter the race result. So we've got myself taking pole position, not pole position, why did I think it's qualifying for a sec? So we've got myself taking the win, Nando with the fastest lapper coming home in P2, the Moose in third, Astruc in fourth, Marty in fifth, we've got Big KM in sixth, we've got Hispano in seventh, Ronaldo in eighth. Reefer Abakirio, does that mean congratulations? Sorry that the language barrier has not been great for myself. Red Bull, okay. We've done this one race in the Red Bull, so we're gonna go to somewhere else. Having done some proper tracks, we're gonna give the Deep Forest a run. We'll give Deep Forest a run. Well, I couldn't change. No worries, Geordie. Thank you very much for joining us, and I hope to see you again soon. So let's see if I can load the track up once more, which I've just done. Couldn't change the tracker because somebody's either left or joined, and so there's 13 of us in. So if anybody's liking the content on what I provided you, hit the like button. We're just short of 10. We're just short of 10 likes. Obviously, we're on 8. We're on 8 likes. So if anybody could spare a moment to smash the like button and subscribe, if anybody's new and enjoying the content with some open lobbies and so on. Quali starting in 5 minutes. Gonna give the Mustang a go. Why not? Whilst we are here as well, don't forget to like. No worries, Marty. Thank you very much for joining, and hope to see you again soon. And enjoy the rest of your weekend as well, and look after yourself. So there we have it. And there's the message for those who wish. Appreciate your inputs and your support. For those who wish to add me, if you want some open lobbies, if you're clean and respectful. Tango's in, welcome along Tango. Popsy, welcome along Popsy. Chris is in. Welcome along, Chris. Been a while. Welcome along, Chris. Thank you very much for tuning in. Good to see you. It's been a while. I hope you're well, mate. just approaching somebody who's got a penalty. I'm not too bad, thank you for asking, and obviously hope if you enjoyed yourself, whatever you've been up to, and obviously a lot has happened well since we've last spoke. Obviously, where do we begin? Do you know, like when you haven't seen somebody in ages, it's like where do you begin? So in case you're wondering, what I've got, as you can see, I've got a new wheel, of course. Well, this is a McLaren RS Formula wheel mod, which I had to buy separate from Logitech themselves, and attach that wheel style onto the RS50 hub. So therefore, that I'm certainly feeling the difference, having got the torque set to 6 Newton meters, because obviously with this RS50 wheelbase, it's you can tune it up to it's 8 Newton meters of torque, which is similar to the likes of the Fanatec DD Pro, along with the Thrustmaster T59998. So I'm loving the new gear, and I'm also loving the GT Omega Prime Lead rig, which I've been making good use of, along with the racing seats, which feels so nice and comfy. And yeah, that. So I've got some money knocked off it whilst using a certain discount code, thanks to a friend who I've known since 2018, Sammy Snake. Crazy to realise that it's been 8 years since I've met Sammy Snake in person, back from when he was doing powerlifting at one stage, now recognised as one of the fastest players on the game, as what they call him, the fastest snake in the world. So that's in case for those who are wondering, or where I know Sammy Snake from. So it's crazy that you come from what was a small world to what is now a big world, which you're not going to get any peace and quiet for sure. As we have Ronaldo in the Citroen, Kev in the Hyundai, Project D in the Audi, and there's John in the Hyundai, Nico in the Genesis, Astruc in the Ferrari, Big KM in the Dodge, there's RR82 in the Hyundai, Tango in the Jaguar, Popsy in the Scirocco, and there's Chris in the Citroen, Hispano in the Scirocco, the Moose in the Corvette, and there's Danny C in the Stang. So we have one spot available for those who wish to join. Otherwise, I'll get the qualifying up and running. So the quali's starting soon. Good luck. Another thing as well is please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So good luck, everyone. Let's get qualifying underway. Let's go. Let's get this qualifying lap together. This first flying lap felt smooth. Just need to get the braking together at the hairpin. Popsy's saving themselves for the race. Totally understandable. Let's see, what time can I get? Can I get a 33? No is the answer, but I'm in 5th. Small eye kick, get it in. Get it in, Stan. Just need to flick down another gear so I can get a bit more rotation. Approaching a car up ahead, whoever that might be. This lap is so-and-so. Little improvement there. Oh, Nando's left, hope he's okay. Project D handbrake turning his way on the hairpin. In a TT, obviously. And coming in the pits. Just couldn't quite improve the next round, but all to play for in the race. So we've got the Moose in the Corvette with John in the Alantra. And there's still some that's on a flying lap. So that's everyone bar from Popsy, because Popsy's chilling in the pits. Yeah, we'll get you in, no problem. No problem. And we've got another person joining in as well, whoever that might be. So what I'll do is, well, get the screenshot, and then we'll set the grid. Just allow Nando back in, because it looked like the game has crashed on him or something. So we'll let him in. And okay, yep. So apologies for the delay. So what I've just done there is set the grid so we can allow these two to race. And what I'll do there is edit event settings, set it to practice race, set by host. No problem, no problem. The G70 has no speed, says Madness. Alright, so I need to take in. So everyone taking ASAP, please. So that's 16 of us in. Chris, Big Sack, Popsy. Take in, please. Just setting the grid. Welcome along, Madness. Hope you're well. So, Big Sack, just you left now. I'll give you 30 seconds to respond. Otherwise, I'll just leave you to one side. So I won't take it personal. You're Alpine in the lobby. Which one are you? Where's the Alpine? Unless it could be because I display it as PlayStation nicknames. So I'm just trying to work out which one are you. So apologies if I get one of the names wrong, because it's Nico. Okay, Nico. Welcome along. Pleasure to meet you as well, by the way. So Big Sack, we're starting soon. Just trying to set the grid. I know that you probably could go for a toilet break or whatever, but I'm just setting the grid. So we're just gonna have to crack on with it, unfortunately. So what we have is the Moose was on pole. John, where is John? John was P2. Ronaldo is in third, so he stays there. Nico was in fourth. Kev was where's Kev? Has Kev left? Nope. Oh, Kev's there, sorry. Hispano in 6th. We've got myself in 7th. We've got Project D in 8th. We've got... Who else we've got? Astruk in 9th. We've got Big K in 10th. We've got Tango in 11th. We've got Chris Mack in 12th. We've got Popsy in 13th. We've got Nando bringing up the rear. Other than that, we are sorted. So, sorry, Big Sack. That was the ultimate price you pay for. So, if you're not racing, we're gonna have to get going. Have a good race, everyone. Best of luck, and let's have a clean race as well. Sorry for the delay. It's one of those things, isn't it, where if somebody I don't even respond, it can be pretty annoying for some. But we've got the grid sorted, so thank you very much for your understanding, and thank you for your patience. Apologies for the inconvenience. Let's get this next race underway. Good luck, everyone. Watch that ultimate start from the Stang. Like a fast charging Ferrari from the standing start. Same with the McLaren. Whatever's been going off further down the field there, can we just chill out, please? And whoever's at fault for making contact, just give way, please. Appreciate the bump draft. Chris has left, hope he's okay. It seems as though that, well, he's getting a bit out of hand, but luckily that this isn't the last race, but the next one will be, as I'm about to crack on with whatever I need to do, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry to see that issue. He was all right with me at one stage. Well, a few races. It was from the other day when it was all clean and one of you from my side, but then obviously when the desperation kicks in, even when you're at the back of the grid, then it can't be helped really. But so what I'll have to do there is just give this person a warning, and then even if it's somebody I know of, then obviously just give them a warning, and if it carries on, you know, just time out with a simple booting. Unless if it's somebody that I don't even know, then sometimes you just don't even know like what they like until you come across it firsthand. Unless somebody points out whether that person was deemed clean or not. Even when you're on the opposite side of the track, it can't be helped to when you're on the opposite side, a different position of the field. Welcome along, Van Thought. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you leaving a like. Hope you're well. Kev's going for it. I'll get to that commenting in a moment, Chris. I'm just trying to keep it all together through this tight and twisty sections of this track. Battle for the leads heating up nicely. Few comments made about the same fella. Looks like I wasn't the only one he was deliberately ramming. Copy. Copy. Well, I appreciate you pointing that forward, buddy, because it's one of them things where I didn't want to judge well without seeing it getting a chance to see it in person on what exactly happened, unless I was given a perspective. But yeah, so what I'll do there is just give this person a warning and just to be careful. And oh, I almost lost it there. How I kept that going, I don't know. Ronaldo slow off that corner. Around the outside, so. Got that slip. Just need to get the move completed if I can. Who's going to be last of the brakes? Still on my radar, still on my radar. Somehow got the move done, but we're not done yet. Who's gonna get second? Who's gonna get fourth of me? Oh! Well done, everyone. GG. Right. Grab the replays if you want them. But I just want to say, well, don't take it personal, Lando. Just Nando, sorry. Because somebody ain't the only person who to be getting their complaints on the other side, because it's yeah. So we've got Nico taking the win. Well done, Nico. John in second, the Moose in third, myself in fourth, Ronaldo in fifth, Kev in sixth, Hispano in seventh. We've got Astruc in eighth. We've got Nando in ninth. We've got Big KM in 10th. We've got RR82 in 11th. We've got Project D 12th. Tango, Popsy, Chris Matt, the only ones to retire from this race. Okay, so let's head off to the next one for what is going to be the last race of the stream, I'm afraid. So, not going to be the same one, but we're going to go off to Sardinia A. No worries, Ronaldo. No worries, Tango. No worries, John. So there's 12 of us in. So this is the last race of the stream. Quali starting in, give it 4 minutes. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. So we're just 1 like away from making it to 10. Can we make it to 10 likes on the stream? Just like the last time out. So there's 8 of us in. Is it worth a room refresh, or is it just a bit too late then? Yeah, so obviously because it's the last race of the stream, so I thought either finish with a few or finish with a full lobby. So just leave it to anybody to decide. I'm not fussed either way, to be honest. Okay. We'll just keep the lobby running. We'll just get a quick feel of the car and the track. What was I doing? I wasn't looking at where I was going. I was just looking at what was going off on the phone. Let's have a look until we got out on the track. So there's Nico in the Citroen, and there's Astruk in the Hyundai, and Hispano is in the Mazda, and there's Project D in the Audi, RR82 in the Hyundai, Nando in the Citroen, Danny C in Big KM. So let's get qualifying underway. Quali starting soon. Good luck. Please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So let's get qualifying underway. Unless if there's someone that wants to race as soon as they join in the middle of the qualifying session, then I'll just give up my flying lap. Spawn back into the pits or something. Just let these people bite. See if that person wants to race this one. Nice to see you. My apologies a bit if I forgot to, because it's I'm not sure, like it's the new names that I'm not quite familiar with. So no problem. We'll get you in. Obviously, if there's somebody else that wants to join, then obviously we'll see who's doing a flying lap, of course. So we just got Hispano on a flyer, a struck, RR82, Nico, Big KM, Nando, Project on the about to do a flying lap. So I'm probably going to have to get it move on if I can. This lap doesn't feel too bad. Just need to finesse it through this fast right and left-hander. Almost lost it there. Big Sat, we're just about to get this next race underway, and I can put you on the grid as well. So just qualified. So what I'll do there is take a quick photo on the grid. So there we go. Just in the nick of time, we've got Dark Classy, who is joining for the last one. Practice race set by host. Couldn't do anything because somebody was still initializing. Hang on a minute. What's happening here? I can't do anything because... Oh, you don't have a GR4. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why is it not let me change the settings? Oh. I wonder if we can all tick in. Hang on. Let me see if I can try and save this. Well, I can't because somebody's initializing. I know this is the problem, and which I get sometimes when you're trying to like change the settings, and then you have this glitch that's just keep on appearing. All right, so we're getting somewhere. Yeah, so tick in as soon as possible, please. Nico, RR82, ready when you are. Have you got a problem with a fanatic or something? No. All right, so there's a few of us in, so we're up and running. I'm just gonna set the grid. Hispano on pole. We've got Nico in. Where's Nico? Nico's in second, so they've got Project D in third. We've got Struck in fourth, myself in fifth. We've got Big Cam in sixth. We've got Nando in seventh. We've got RR82. Okay. RS50s. That's the one. That's what I use. The RS50. Really good piece of kit. The RS50, to tell you the truth. So we've got another person joining in. Who's that? Big Sack. Tick in, please. Tick in, please. Don't want to leave you out. I was wondering where have you gone, and all of a sudden you return back to the grid. So apologies for the delay, everyone. Right, so you're at the back of the grid, so that's that issue. So race starting soon. Have a good race, everyone. Best of luck, and let's have a clean race. Thank you for your patience, and apologies for the delay. We got there in the end, somehow. So without further ado, be nice to one another, please. Keep it clean. Be nice to one another, and let's get this last race of the stream underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great start where 4-star check is on. And what I'll do is pull over to one side of the track where it's safe to do so, and then watch everybody like a detective. Detective C on the case. So Oh, Scooby, not sorry that this is the last race of the stream. We're just about to finish it, the last race of the stream. Oh, that class is R2082. You're gonna have to give that one back, please. It was push to pass on that one. I saw it right from my naked eye. Leave it, Sack. Leave it. Not worth it. Not worth getting somebody back at him. Causing trouble again, is he? So he's slowing down. So if that was you at fault, then you're gonna have to give that one back, please, Nando. It's not fair on somebody else to make, even if you make contact with someone. You didn't have to give way, but I do appreciate your sportsmanship. I clashed in the wall there by a bit. hitting the bloody wall there. Welcome along to those who are just joined. Sorry that this is the last race of the stream, and just got 2 laps remaining as we've got Nico in the lead, Hispano battling out for the lead. Project D in 3rd, Astruc in 4th, we've got Big KM in 5th, we've got myself in 6th, a Big Saka in 7th, we've got Nando in 8th. Somebody's slow off that corner in the battle for P3. Oh, Nico's had enough, so he was leading. He was in the front, so I'm not sure what has happened between these two, Hispano and Nico. A bit of coming together there, and that just leaves Project D in the lead, having been sat in 3rd for quite some time. Crazy. So we've got Project D taking the race win on the last race of the stream. We've got Astruc in 2nd, Hispano in 3rd. Oh, so there's going to be some discussions going up behind this one. So I'm just going to take a step back, eat my popcorn, and let things flow. But we got there in the end somehow. But there is just some notes to which I have to take to get written on. Just a bit of a bit tired there, so I just want to spare a moment to say thanks for joining. Subscribe to my YouTube at It's Stan AC. See you next time and take care all. So sorry to those who are just joining for the last race of the stream. So no worries, Mado. Thank you very much for showcasing your sportsmanship. No worries, I struck. Yep, good to have you in there as well. Best wishes to you as well. Appreciate you joining my lobby. So we've got Project D taking the win with Astruck in second, Hispano in third, and we've got Big KM in fourth, Nico in fifth, myself in sixth, Big Sack in seventh. We've got Nando in eighth. We've got R82 in ninth. We've got Classy in 10th. Sorry that this is the last race of the stream to those who have just joined once more, but another opportunity will come. Just chill out, please. Chill out. Keep it down. Just sort it out between you two. And any issues going forward, even if that person, a certain person, is deemed to be at fault, and repetitively kept ramming on, so obviously I wouldn't even allow that in my lobby, because it's the little things, whether it's just a bit of lag or even just careless driving. No matter what position you're in, then obviously that's the one thing that I do not want to happen, even if it's happening to somebody I know of who's been rammed off and showcase no sportsmanship by giving the place back. And even when you're in a full lobby, which, you know, as a host like myself, then even when you're in a different part of the track, then it's not easy to detect like what's going off. And so we've got a bit of practice going off with the Porsche Cup. And there's a GR3 lobby that's run by somebody. And there's DC Stig in the Porsche 911 Leitachu Cup. And there's the Manufacturers Cup practice lobby that's taking place at the moment. Scott John with Nicholas in there as well in the GR3s. And there's Indian Stig in the lobby with a few other people in there as well. Chris Mack in the GR3s, obviously, along with those who've got Delta Bell. We've got Corona Lime, Tula, Dizzy, Chris, Bauger. We've got Jay Wally doing the karting lobby. GR4 Endurance, LRE practice lobby. Clean Racing, Super Nace in there as well. I struck, just seeing the notification. Thank you very much for subscribing, and welcome to those who have just subscribed to my channel. Renault Twingo, that's run by Brownie. We've got Farouk, we've got a practice lobby for Vibe Motorsport. And we've got BGTT in the GR3s. And we've got Heinsberg running the lobby in the GR3s. Welcome along, buddy. Thank you very much for tuning in. You do what you need to do. I totally understand that, and hope the family's well. And more welcome anytime. No stress if you missed out on whatever you're up to. We've reached just over 10 likes, so we're on 12 likes, and thank you very much for those who have just dropped likes. And so we made it to 2 streams in a row. I don't often will keep up with these little stats, even if you for example take on the stats with the consecutive streams of having 2 figures worth of likes on one particular stream. So thank you very much for your support. And so we'll just keep pushing. I just need to open the gift for completing a online time trial. So obviously that welcome along, Jed. Yeah, I'm sure we've raced a few times. Just trying to think of like because how I display the leaderboard is in PlayStation names. So obviously, and if we have, then if it's the case, and I appreciate you racing my upper lobbies and for tuning into my stream, and thank you for the sub as well. Don't forget to do the online time trials. Obviously, there's only 5 days left in the any GR3 car, and that 9 minutes 32 in a old school Porsche. Like, holy mama, this is crazy. Nürburgring 24-hour layout. Kentish. I've heard of Kentish. I've heard of Kentish, but I don't know him that well unless he knows something about me. I don't think of. I might have raced with him once or twice. I'm not really too sure from the top of my head, but because it's just you do come across some of the names that pop up on the recommendations and who you come across and so on. It's just. But I've heard of the name, but I don't even know him that well, or might have raced with him in some of the daily races once or twice, but I've heard of him. So there's a Danny C that sometimes races with us in his lobbies. I've been in yours. Yes. So there's myself. Obviously, you do come across some that may have like some Danny C wannabes or so on, and which is what you get, of course. Some that may be like fans, or even some that just wants to be a fan of somebody, or which easy said than done, and it's just one of the things that you want to be. You want to be true to yourself, and then continue to do things what you enjoy doing. And so, not the best surprises about on these two. Mind you, that 6-star rule that take it ain't too bad. But yeah, that's so I've been getting some qualifying times in, especially the GR3 at Kyoto and the GR1 at Spa. Yep. I'll have a look. When I get a chance. And obviously, I'm not on as much straight away. For instance, when I say not on as much, I mean because most of the time I just crack on with a real job where I work full time and then I go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week, which I've been at it for over a decade, which is a long time, isn't it? To remain driven and desired and disciplined, and obviously play this even when I'm doing open lobbies, some league racing adventures, and so on. Okay. So yeah, I'll appreciate it. Really do. So yeah, that's so. Where do we finish the stream then? So we've just been at it for 3 hours, so not bad going. So just want to spare a moment to say thank you very much to those of you who were tuned in to say hello on the go. Thank you very much to those of you who have been taking part in my open lobbies, and welcome to the new subscribers as well who have just joined in. For those who'd like to see my open lobby content as well as that. So Kez, yeah, I have Kez. I've known Kez since feels like forever, don't it? Having been racing my open lobbies for a while now, so and he's one of the good blokes I get on well with, to tell you the truth. So obviously, he did manage to race in one of my races, but then he had to crack on with whatever he needed to do, which I totally understand. Yeah. Yeah, good to know. So it's like when you follow, when you follow the likes of Sammy Snake, which I know him. Luckily, I've known him in person, as I've known Sammy Snake since 2018, when he was doing powerlifting once upon a time. Then very much involved in the fitness industry in that at the time. And then there's also Rory Alexander. I know Rory Alexander for since properly since 2023, middle of 2023, when I've met him in one of the daily races in the Red Bull Ring and delivered what was a cracking race from the back of the grid to P5 in a non-meta car. And then there's also Sparks. I've known Sparks for a couple of years. I do pop in there to say hello, like when I get a chance. I mean, it's like when I have a moment or two, then I just like a pop in to say hello while I go. Unless there's some that wants to talk to me, and then can stick around for as long as it depends really. Then, but not be like straight away like for when I get a chance to pop in and say hi or smash a like or whatever. It's just depending on what everybody's got in mind, really. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, and then they've got Kizzy Sim Racing. Known him there for a good few months or so. I've known Hoggy for a while. Known Hoggy for what is it nearly just over a year, something like that. And then, yeah. And then there's, trying to think of who else. Sorry if I missed anybody out, because there's just so many to think of, you know what I mean? Then, so there's Stampy. I've known Stampy for over a year as well. Calster, I've recently got to know Calster as of recently, as he made a name for himself as he got into the Gran Turismo World Tour. And he once fetched his viewers in one of the league racing championships I've been participating in from the other month. And I had 70 people, something like that, which was crazy. I was doing a league race, and then I had Calster's viewers switched over to my stream, and it's not often that I get that many people watching over, and it's crazy, and it's crazy. Yeah. His new interviews are great. Yeah, it's good to for somebody to spare a moment when they can, just to have an interview and just talk about stuff in real life. And so whether it's in the real world or in the game or something what they've enjoyed, and there's definitely. And then it's nice to for anybody to have an opportunity, just to just to showcase their enjoyment, no matter what purpose is it they're fighting for, whether it's for pushing for wins or results, or something that help people, just to take their mind off certain things, even if they want to have an hour or two just to chill out a bit and just take every minute every moment to where you can, as you never know what the next day will bring us. So, and obviously, luckily that from my side, that I've been into vehicles since I was a kid, where it started off with my dad, who used to run an independent garage, who is now working in a different sector in the motoring industry, and then but he's not the only one. Where you have my grandmother, who was into that industry, then my great grandmother. So you have a family tree that's evolving and going to continue to keep up with the standards of how the automotive industry for what the current environment has to offer. And even when you have those that just want to, where if they get the chance to go and play in the sim racing game. Obviously, this franchise was the franchise I grew up playing. Yeah, So I grew up having played Gran Turismo from GT1, GT2, so and so and so, and then obviously a lot has moved on so much in terms of the graphics and the gameplay, the cars and everything else, and how big of the communities it got, which allowed those to just to share their enjoyment, as I was mentioning early on, just to see where, if you could go and take this moment, just a starting point to where the next few years will have to offer until we get closer to the time for when PlayStation 6 comes out, for instance, when Gran Turismo 8 comes out, where currently there is works going off behind the scenes from PD that they're currently making Gran Turismo 8. So that'll be way after when GTA 6 comes out, which is towards the end of this year, which I'll be definitely getting some streams on there at some point whilst they're playing through on that game. So it's yeah. Well, mind you, that Warsaw I'm here, then obviously, for those who don't know, on the PlayStation Plus subscription for yearly members, obviously, if that's how you say it right, that you have a couple of games that are free, especially FC26, formerly FIFA, still a football soccer game, whatever you like to call it. So it's a freebie for those who didn't know. I've got it downloaded, so I just needed to play it when I can. So something that takes your mind off the racing, where you could just play a bit of sport game and anything with a ball. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah. So what we're on now. So I think that's very much it. Well, from my side, unless we keep going for another a minute or 5 minutes or whatever, and then I got a few more subscribers who are just joined in. Welcome along. This is all all happening at once, isn't it? Welcome along to the new subscribers who have just joined in. So thank you very much to whoever's will pass the viewers on to have a look at my content. Welcome along. For those who have just joined, I've just finished doing my open lobby racing in the GR4s. For those who are wondering what kind of lobbies I'm doing, I don't mind throwing any car category this game has to offer, in all honesty. Whether it's Formula, for instance, so Formula cars, which I don't often run, or even GR1s, GR2s, GR3s, GR4s, go-karts sometimes, road car lobbies perhaps, which I've been doing that every now and then. Other than that, that's it's something that is what keeps you going there, which of course you just want to make most of it where you can. So open. So anybody wishes to join them, as long as they're clean and respectful, that's all I wanted to see. It doesn't matter what driver rating or sportsmanship rating. Obviously, you just got to be mindful on who you come across firsthand. Sometimes, even when you're in a different part of the track, then it's difficult to judge, innit? Which I don't want to be judgmental on so and so, unless you come across somebody who deliberately rams you off and then does not give the place back, and then obviously you just give him a simple booting. Do you know what I mean? So therefore, it's one of them things where you just want to be sure that you do keep yourself safe and everybody safe the best you can, to give them the most pleasant experience possible, which is what we aim to strive for, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's the key thing, and as long as you enjoy doing that, then you're winning. So therefore, that I like to throw different car categories out, just to have a variety. So, and there's some that just will stick with only just GR3s, and then because it's very much like the kind of most popular category. A lot of people like to race in, which I do, which I understand that, and I enjoy throwing GR3s, even sometimes in some formats when it gets to a little bit to out of hand. Say, for example, winner chooses track, that sort of thing. Then obviously you get one person choosing the track that might not be some people's cup of tea, or even if it gets somebody does not get a response and passes it to someone and picks a certain track. Try to throw something a little different. Throw something a little different, as in track rotation. And when I tried the track rotation, it certainly proved to be paying off so far. So it's good to throw something, throw a little, throw a different format out in terms of track selection and the procedure through practice race, or if you wish to have qualifying, you could have qualifying on. No issue with that. And well, it depends on my schedules on my weekly basis. So even if I do get practice and racing in, therefore that just want to keep some racing going for sure. So yeah, definitely stepping outside the comfort zone, and therefore just making most of your enjoyment playing the game where you can. So, and another subscriber has joined. Welcome along to Musical Lee, Richard, Jed, and a few more that just subscribed as well. Welcome along. So yeah, I could literally just do like a podcast talk about, which I am in the works of getting a podcast happening with somebody who I know. But then it's just bear with me, because most of the time I'm just busy with weekends most of the time. But obviously when it gets closer to a certain time, then therefore just pick a moment when pick a slot if available, and then just get through the little procedures, even with Discord and so on, and then the little bits and pieces, just to be sure that everything's all in working order. And then the hardest part really is just just to get through the first few minutes of the race, from whatever the questions that you get thrown at, then where you have some that are keen to know about you, which it's that's one of the things that I'm yet to go and have a go at some point. So it's just a matter of time, innit? Just a matter of time. Right. So, right. Just approaching 10 o'clock now. And anything else anybody wants to add? It'll get easy with that practice kind of thing. Yeah, definitely. So, but yeah, like I said, I'll definitely be dropping into Kentis's stream at some point. What's he do normally? What times does he normally do them? Although I did see a little bits, obviously, just because I don't want to be just jumping in at random and and then just saying low, straight away until I get a recommendation. And then once I get a recommendation, then obviously I'll just be I'll just pick a moment to when I can, just pop in and say hello, and then and go from there. Yeah, no worries, Jed. Thank you very much for joining in, and welcome to the channel as well. And yeah, be definitely we'll spare a moment to say hello while on the go. So he's based in India. Okay. Yeah, so that's good to know. I'll keep that in mind. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm not on as much for open lobbies, but obviously when I do come across some open lobbies that I know of, yep. Okay. So yeah, I'll keep that in mind. bless. So anybody liking the content of what I'm doing, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and welcome along to the new subscribers to the channel once more. I appreciate your time and efforts and your support. And yeah, it's been a good evening. Next time I'll be live is tomorrow for my Super Saturday, where I'll be doing some league racing adventures, especially the Gran Turismo World Series events, especially the GR3 at Dragon Trail Gardens, the track which I do remember well, where I've won it in the online qualifiers early in the year. So looking to and try and repeat that success where possible, when the opportunity's there. But you never know. So, and I'll be live once more later on the same evening to do a league race in the JCR Porsche Cup, which I'm yet to get some practicing, to tell you the truth. So, and I'll be live on Sunday for another league racing adventure, which is the GR3 Esports Endurance League. And next week, for when I do open lobbies, mind you, Monday I'll be doing a league race, if it happens, when we get enough people on board for the Camaro Challenge. And then, so on Tuesday, my usual days, I'll be throwing down probably GR1s, maybe something a little different. Yeah, so therefore, I'm going to be throwing down whatever I can think of, and anybody's welcome to join. So maybe a bit of looking at my schedules, that I should be able to get some qualifying in, of course, from top of my head, unless anything changes. So yeah, but so that's what I've got to line up for when I'm next on. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for the likes and the subscriptions and the views. Appreciate your support as always. So whatever you're all up to, look after yourself, stay safe. Have a great evening, great afternoon, great morning, wherever you are in the world. And for myself, Danny C, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.